Wisconsin has the highest incidence of osteoporosis in the whole of the United States.
No,
Yes, they do.
You're making that up.
It's absolutely true. So that was something that we thought was really important. And now we are saying, why don't you try some almond milk? Have some coconut milk, have some rice milk, have some, some other products that are non-dairy. You're still going to get calcium from them. You get an enormous amount of calcium from green leafy vegetables and some of the fish in your diet. So there are alternatives to the milk. You don't need to be drinking milk to get your calcium. And if you are going to drink any kind of, or eat any kind of dairy, make sure it is organic. Okay, because then at least you're reducing the incidence of hormones and steroids that the cows have been injected with. So that was dairy. Did we?
Corn.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one that.
Corn, yeah, and Marcy's not here tonight. Corn.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Because Marcy grows corn.
She should bring some.
Yeah, corn. A kernel of corn is like a sugar burst. It's like eating one of those, yeah, hot, those things that you put on your tongue and it explodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a kernel of corn is. It is so full of sugar. And it's also a really genetically modified food. All right, and more so now than it ever has been before. So your body isn't recognizing it as corn, it's looking at it as pure sugar. It's sending your blood sugar very high. And corn is used in the last part of a cow's life before they are slaughtered to marble their meat. Okay, so the cow has his normal life, and then about 3 weeks before he's slaughtered, they start stuffing these cows full of corn because it marbles the meat better. And it does exactly the same to us when we eat it. It marbles our meat. And that's what I read, and it's just, it kind of makes sense. The person, some of the dietitians that work out in Hollywood, and they get actors that they need to fatten up for a role. Or the example that I was reading in the book was that they had an actor that needed to look like an alcoholic, bloated and puffy. So for 2 weeks they fed him nothing but corn.
And soy, right?
And soy. And he just plumped out right here and sort of around his face.
And according to our allergist, most people can't process corn correctly even in their body.
Right.
Which is why I remember when you used to change your baby's diapers after they get corn.
It's, yeah.
Very true.
Oh, in the dog too.
Come out
Like with the
all
dog.
Right. Now, any of these foods, corn, soy, dairy, wheat, have been so processed. I mean, we think of them as very unprocessed food. You think of corn as an unprocessed food. You think of wheat as an unprocessed food. Soy and, some of the other things. And they have been so changed from what they were years ago. And genetically modified. So for wheat, for example, they have genetically modified wheat so that it grows faster, it can withstand a lack of water, and it can withstand wind and rain and snow. So they've modified this wheat product to do this. And so we ingest this wheat, and our bodies go, I don't know what this is. This isn't wheat. And we can't extract the nutrients from it, and we can't digest it. So the wheat that was once in our food, our normal food, is something now that is foreign to our body. So we get this, that whole book is about the wheat belly. And it's just saying it's